Now we are going to see the urinary system models. And models, you will be having two parts. You have to identify two parts, two displayed parts. Here I label A here, B here. Okay. So this model shows the urinary system. It has a pair of kidneys, pair of ureter, urinary bladder. Okay. So now I kept A in the ureter and B in the urinary bladder. You have to identify the given model is identified as urinary system. Okay. And the displayed part A is ureter. Function of ureter. Function. It transfers urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Then the displayed part B is identified as urinary bladder. And the main function of urinary bladder is store urine temporarily. Store urine temporarily. Okay. So this is how you should attend the question. So each part, kidney, sometimes you may get A in the kidney and B in the ureter. Okay. And sometimes you will get A in urinary bladder and B in kidney, like that. Okay. Whichever part is displayed, you have to identify that part and write the functions of part. Now we are going to see heart model. Okay. So this is the heart model. Upper chambers are auricles. This one always we have to treat our left as right, right as left. Now this one is a right auricle, left auricle. Right ventricle, left ventricle. Okay. Then the right auricle will have two blood vessels. This one is superior vena cava and here it is inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava, which collects the blood from the posterior part of the body, deoxygenated blood. And superior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood from the anterior part of the body. Okay. Then this red blood vessel is aorta. Aorta, it carries blood from the heart to the different parts, oxygenated blood. Okay. Then this one is a pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery takes a deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs for oxygenation. Okay. And these are pulmonary vein, which brings the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Once again I repeat, right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, aorta, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein. And these blood vessels are on the heart muscles. You can see the blood vessels, and they are coronary artery, red color coronary artery, blue color coronary vein. Okay. So these are coronary artery and coronary vein, which supplies oxygen. Coronary artery supplies oxygen to the heart muscles. Coronary vein collects the deoxygenated blood from the heart muscles. Okay. Each and every cell needs oxygen to oxidize the food and release energy. Now this model I kept A on aorta and B on pulmonary artery. Okay. Now we are going to identify the given model is identified as human heart. The displayed part A is aorta. Function. It takes the oxygenated blood from the heart to the different parts. Then B is the displayed part B is identified as pulmonary artery. It takes deoxygenated blood. This is the only one artery which carries deoxygenated blood. All the arteries carries oxygenated blood only. So pulmonary artery takes deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs for oxygenation. Okay. Then you have to draw the LS LS of the heart. You have to draw the LS of the heart. We will be keeping a center only. And see, auricles, ventricles, ventricular septum, auricular septum, interauricular septum, interventricular septum, and tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve. Okay, this is the internal part. But we will be keeping the parts, the labeled displayed part, these parts only. Okay, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, inferior vena cava, then auricles, ventricles, pulmonary artery, aorta, pulmonary vein. Okay. Now we are going to see the model LS of kidney, internal structure of kidney. It has the outermost layer, capsule, then cortex, medulla, pelvis, ureter. Okay, these are the parts: capsule, cortex, medulla, pelvis, ureter. Okay, so in these parts, see, I have written A in the cortex. Cortex, what do you see? You can see the Malpighian capsule. What is the function of Malpighian capsule? Ultrafiltration. So, in identification, the given model is identified as LS of kidney. The display part A is identified as cortex. It contains Malpighian capsule which carries out ultrafiltration of the blood. Okay, you have to write the function like that. Now B, I have written it here, pelvis. Okay, so the display part B is identified as pelvis. It collects all the urine and send it to the ureter. Okay, so this is the function. So this is how you should identify the kidney. Kidney model, LS of kidney. The given model is identified as longitudinal. LS means longitudinal section. LS of kidney. The display part A is function of display part. Display part B is function of display part B. Okay. This is human brain model. And we are going to see the parts. Cerebrum. This portion is cerebrum. This part is cerebellum. Medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata. And this part pons. Okay. So cerebrum. This part. Can you see the convolutions? Number of convolutions are there. Then cerebellum, medulla oblongata, and pons cerebellum. Okay. So now, if you see A, I have kept A in the cerebrum. So say you have to say the given model is identified as human brain. The display part A is cerebrum. Function of cerebrum you have to write. Okay. It is a seat of memory. So all the functions you have to write. Functions of cerebrum you have to write. Suppose if you have the B, cerebellum. Suppose B is there in the cerebellum. The display part B is cerebellum. And function, it helps the body balance, maintaining body balance. Okay, only function and display part you have to write. Then you must draw the full diagram, label all the parts, and display part you write in the box. Okay, so this is the human brain model: cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, pons. Okay. This is ear model. Pinna. This is pinna. Then pinna leads to auditory canal. Eardrum, tympanum or eardrum. Then ear ossicle. Incus stapes malaise is there, no? So 2 ear ossicle and here 1. 3 ear ossicle. These 2 ear ossicles. Then This one is semicircular canal. Semicircular canal. Cochlea. This one is cochlea. Then this blue line is auditory nerve. Auditory nerve emerged from the cochlea. Okay. Then here you can see eustachian tube. Eustachian tube. It connects the throat and the ear. Okay, eustachian tube. So these are the parts. Once again we are going to see pinna, eustachian tube, tympanum, ear ossicles, semicircular canal, cochlea, and auditory nerve. Okay, and this one is eustachian tube. Suppose if I keep A on eustachian tube, and B on tympanum. Okay, if I keep like this, what you'll do, the given model is identified as human ear. The display part A is eustachian tube. The main function is it equalizes the air pressure on either side of the eardrum. Then the display part B is tympanum. It collects the sound waves and send the vibrations to the ear ossicle. Okay, when the sound waves strike on the tympanum, it will get vibrated, and that vibrations are sent to the ear ossicle. So transfer the sound waves from the to the ear ossicle. Okay, so these are the functions. This is how you should answer for this model, human ear model. Once again, if you want to observe pinna, what is this one? Auditory canal, tympanum, ear ossicle, semicircular canal, cochlea, auditory nerve, then eustachian tube. Okay. Next comes the eye model. Is the eye model. It has 3 layers. The outermost layer is the sclerotic coat. This is cornea, sclerotic coat, the outermost layer. Then the middle layer, choroid coat. Okay, this is the pupil, iris, choroid coat. First we are going to see 3 layers: sclerotic coat, choroid, then retina. This is the retina, optic nerve, blind spot, yellow spot. Okay, so you are going to observe 3 layers: blind spot, yellow spot, and optic nerve. Okay, so suppose this one is once again we are going to see this is sclerotic coat, outermost coat. It is tough and fibrous. It gives shapes. It maintains the shape of the eyeball and protection. Then choroid coat. The middle coat is choroid coat. It supplies with a number of blood vessels. It nourishes the eyeball. It nourishes the eye. Then retina. It is made up of rods and cones. It acts as screen. Then blind spot, yellow spot. No vision. Here best vision. Okay. Optic nerve. Send the messages to the brain. Vision, messages to the brain. So suppose if I keep A on retina. It is not necessary from the first one will come only for the first layer, second one will come the second, not like that. Okay, any part. This one is a cornea. This is cornea. Okay. And next I kept here choroid coat. Okay, so I am keeping is like this. Okay, so what you have to say, the given model is identified as human eye. Okay, and display part A is retina. Function, it acts as screen. Then the display part B is choroid coat. It nourishes the eyeball. Then you have to draw the eye diagram, label all the parts, and these display parts should be written within the box. Okay, so choroid, sclerotic coat. The next coat is will come from a innermost layer. Optic nerve, retina, yellow spot, blind spot. Then choroid coat, and this is sclera or sclerotic coat. Okay, so 3 layers: yellow spot, blind spot, optic nerve you will be getting. Okay, endocrine glands will be displayed on a chart. You are going to have pituitary, thyroid, pancreas and adrenal. Whichever glands are displayed, you have to write their secretion, functions of the secretion. Then you have to draw the diagram, label all the glands. The displayed glands you must write in a box. So this is how you will be doing in the practical, attending the question, the practical. All those things model only endocrine gland as chart. Okay.